The next morning, Mrs. Smith made up her mind. She needed answers. She decided to visit her son, Ben, and find out if he had noticed anything strange about Agnes. Unknown to her, Ben was no longer living in the mansion, and Ben, on the other hand, was too ashamed to tell his mother the truth. Because of her warning before his marriage, that woman is not the right one for you. His mother warned him. Mrs. Smith arrived at the mansion. She walked to the gate and knocked. A new gateman opened. "Good morning, madam. Who are you looking for?" he asked politely. Mrs. Smith looked surprised. "Which day did my son employ you?" she asked. The gateman frowned slightly. "Your son." "Who is your son, madam?" Mrs. Smith replied confidently. "Ben, of course. The owner of this mansion." The gateman shook his head. "Madam, the owner of this house is a woman, not a man." Mrs. Smith was confused. "A woman?" she repeated. "Did Agnes tell you that the house belongs to her?" "The house belongs to Ben, her husband." The gateman looked even more confused. "Agnes? Who is Agnes?" Mrs. Smith's heart began to beat faster. "The woman who lives here," she said. The gateman replied respectfully. "Madam, I think you are mistaken. The owner of this house is a young widow with 3 children, 2 boys and a girl." He continued. "Her name is Mrs. Benita. She just relocated from the USA to Nigeria after her husband passed away." Mrs. Smith froze. Her mouth slowly opened in shock, before she could say anything else. The gateman gently closed the gate. "Please, madam, you may want to check the next compound." Mrs. Smith stood there, completely confused. "What is going on?" she whispered. "Ben didn't tell me he moved." Her confusion quickly turned into anger. "How can my son relocate without informing me? Even if he doesn't want to tell his father, am I not his mother?" Immediately, she brought out her phone and dialed Ben's number. The phone rang, but Ben did not pick. She sighed deeply. "So it has gotten to this point. Ben no longer picks my calls?" Tears gathered in her eyes. "Is it because I warned him not to marry that woman?" she murmured. She shook her head. "No problem." She turned and left angrily. Meanwhile, Ben was far away from that luxurious life. He was now at a block factory. Sweat covered his body. His hands were rough and dusty. The same man who once sold expensive cars was now carrying and arranging molded blocks under the hot sun.